Hi everyone, my name is Drazi. Welcome back to Drazi Plays Wasteland 3. What do you say we continue our game? So last time we cleaned out our new Rangers HQ. And today we are gonna make our way into Colorado Springs. Let's do a quick check of where we are. Let's check on our armors. I think everybody has a chest armor in the meantime. That is correct, yes. Also want to see what we have for mods. That's for melee weapon, that's for a melee weapon. Well, we could improve 2 pieces of armor, so what do you say we do that? Just checking skill points here first. Oh yeah, we still need to fill in those skill points and select the perk. Not sure I want to do that just yet, although Rally does sound good for Sphinx. Let's go ahead and take that, yes. So now we can use this at a cost of 4 AP to provide plus 2 AP to all our allies that are within our leadership range. That should be beneficial to the entire squad. For the modding though, we need to bring out a wrench.
Rangers, good to see you.
And before we do that, we should probably decide who we're gonna
I'll be here.
out for a second and remove their armor, although we have 2 mods, 2 armor mods, so we want to give something plus 2 armor and something plus 1 armor and 10 healing bonus. I think we want to give Quan plus 2 armor, and we're gonna give, let's give Pegasus the plus 1 and 10% healing. So we'll take out Dragon for a second to move in
Rangers,
wrench.
good to see you.
We need
Sure
to manage
thing.
our
Let's
active
have a look.
rangers. So Dragon will be removed and we are going to add wrench instead.
There you go.
And ready.
Anything else?
No, that's gonna be it for now. Goodbye.
I'll be here.
And then, what did we say? We're gonna give Quan. So let's. It says modify weapon, but it's actually an armor. Let's give him plus 2 and confirm that. And then we're gonna take this one. This one says modify armor. Strange. And let's put that in there. I think I may have swapped that out, but that's okay. Either way is fine. Yeah. Okay, and then we
Been seeing a chicken around here. I
Put
was gonna
wrench
have it for
back
dinner, then
at
I
his
saw
desk.
It had wires sticking out of it. Now, what can I help you with?
well, we need to manage our
Sure
active
thing.
ranges
Let's
again.
have a look.
Wrench gets to be removed, and Dragon comes along.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope, nope.
I'll be here.
Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Are you sure you want to travel to downtown Colorado Springs? Yes, I am. We are reaching the point that everything will be new for me again. So I have played up until as far as we've gotten so far, and a little bit into Colorado Springs, but not much. Let's go talk to Emmeline Pease here.
Please, my son's... You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
Well, we're the Rangers, ma'am. We work for anybody who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer.
Okay.
Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains.
That doesn't
He's
sound
a
good.
good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
Watkins is a judge, right? So, what happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Okay. So, who is your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever.
Well, he must have done something. So, what is your story? Let's hear it.
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can do.
Please, help my son!
Let's have a look around here.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families!
We have a bunch of Dorsey prisoners up here. A martial
We'll have our
enforcer.
revenge.
Oh, and there's
Ain't
Austin
seen the
Pease.
last of us.
And then we have some Colorado citizens. Do they have anything to say?
I am staying here until they all freeze to death.
How does it feel now?
Not really.
Taunt the prisoners all you want. They deserve it.
Bastards!
Okay. Yeah, what's happening over there?
I hope you die slow!
The bodies of Dorsey slain in the recent incursion were tossed haphazardly into this frozen fountain.
How does it feel now? How does it feel now?
Refugees and a named refugee. Let's go talk to
How does it feel now?
Hallie then.
I hope you die
Listen, everybody, come along.
Mom? Oh,
No, I'm pretty sure we're not your mom.
sorry. Never mind.
Hold on there. Can we just talk to you very briefly?
Why? What do you want?
Well, you seem to be expecting your mom. Where is she?
I don't know. We were heading to Colorado Springs with a lot of other folks when we got separated.
Okay.
I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her anywhere. I keep hoping.
You got separated?
There was this smiling lady. She said she had some food, and I could take some back to my mom if I came with her. And next thing I know, she was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage.
Ooh, slavers. How did you escape?
One of her men took me out of the cage to
Yeah,
I
too.
kicked them as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark.
Good on
And
you.
then I saw some refugees and tagged along. Stayed with them till I got here.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
No, please, I just need you to go away. Please.
Okay. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
Okie dokie. So, what we're actually looking for, the sheriff, or what's her name? What was her name? Sheriff Daisy. That's it. Yeah. But might as well talk to this Austin Pierce guy over here.
No regret, no repentance.
The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy. His face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillories with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
Yeah, so we hear. You seem to have gotten yourself in trouble with the marshals. How did you do that?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
You probably should have, yes. So, what is your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things.
Dead for a couple of
They're gonna
windows?
let the cold do its work.
He shivers.
I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid, but that'd be a lie.
Sure, Quan. So, why did you
We're
do it?
starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
Well, I gotta say, it doesn't sound like the punishment fits the crime.
I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance.
Okay, so let's say we are able to free you. What would that be worth to you?
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me.
So, do you have any useful skills?
I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped.
He shakes his head. So, do you have a daring escape plan?
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this.
He swallows, hard, his eyes on the pillories.
But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man.
Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Bye for now. Hang in there.
Nice talking to you.
Cornelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
Magistrate Silas Watkins. Let's go talk to that bloke. This dour man looks out at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips press together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy. Which reminds me, that Dorsey you requested stand trial? He was clearly guilty and sentenced to the pillories. A waste of my time. He did have this note, though, which you may find interesting.
So what's with the pillories?
They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
Sounds a little barbarian, to be honest, but okay. Well, let's phrase that a little bit differently. Death by exposure seems harsh.
Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
Yeah, we've heard that one before.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders.
So you have no other punishments here?
For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
And he gestures towards the building behind him. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Proceed.
So this Austin Peace guy says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
So we need kiss ass 4. There's a few other options, evidently. So what if the Rangers were to pay for his damages and assume guardianship over the boy?
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
So $200, that's the price of a life. Okay, we need barter 4 or $200, which we don't have, so we can't pay that right now.
Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon. His time is short.
Okay, let's see what we can do about this. I don't think we'll be able to convince this guy other than paying the money.
My concern cannot be for his mother. It can only be for the law. Regrettable, but he chose this path, not I.
The boy broke some windows. Jeez, man. He's too young for a death sentence. Surely you can offer him some mercy.
Mercy? I do not see the word in my law books. The Patriarch has charged me to dispense justice, not mercy.
Okay, let's talk about something else. There is nothing more to talk about, so goodbye. Let's see. So we need kiss ass 4. We're missing $6 to actually buy the boy. Who has kiss ass? Quan does. Do you have any skill points? You do not. Are you close to leveling? You are not. Don't think we have anyone else with kiss ass. Oh, Dragon does, but she also does not have any skill points. So let's see if we can find a merchant somewhere, perhaps, to get that $6. What do you have to say?
You in town? Did you hear about what happened?
This young man is still in his teens. He carries numerous copies of a newspaper, the Colorado Patriot. We hear there's been trouble.
Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. Then they made a run at the Patriarch's palace. Oh, but they couldn't get inside. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it.
So what do you know about the Dorseys?
Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the Patriarch and tried to take charge of Colorado. Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the Patriarch wiped them all out.
I'm actually looking for Sheriff Daisy. Where is she?
Oh, Marshal Station, right over there. You can't miss the pillories out front.
Yeah, so basically where we just came from. Yeah, makes sense. So you report the news around here?
Yep. I work for the Colorado Patriot, only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city and what they should think about it. Be careful. Might still be Dorsey's hiding out in the city. Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
Okay, so Sphinx is still... apparently still has something. Oh yeah, some skill points. 3 skill points. I am gonna hang on to these until I know which one of these skills I need to bump. Okay, so Phoenix, but Phoenix already has a dog. Where's the dog? Let's talk to the dog. The dog looks up at you expectantly. I think we're gonna let him go and grab us a cat, because a cat gives us plus critical chance. The dog offers textbook puppy dog eyes, but turns away from after a moment. Hey, where's that cat? Hey, cat, where are you? Oh, there you are. There we go. We now have a cat, which gives us 3% critical chance. So let's go check out what's over here. Let's talk to these guys. The young guard's face is nervous but determined. He steps forward as you approach, holding his hand up.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
Why is the gate closed?
The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only.
So what kind of authorization do we need?
Head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed.
Well, we're great buddies with the Patriarch. You can let us in. So what is through the gate?
Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's palace.
He clearly feels his job does not include expansive descriptions. Okay, well, goodbye for now then. Let's move on up here.
Keep a shotgun around if and I don't use it.
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys. They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
Okay, so what is happening here?
Man with a shotgun. Oh, hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh,
Let me check you
just
out.
put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?
You look pretty old to me. Okay, let's talk to them.
Consarn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
The old man is shouting into the nearby shop and waving a shotgun around.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Oh, since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life.
When she notices you, an expression of relief crosses her face.
Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
Yeah, probably. You want some help killing Dorseys? We're in.
Someone with some spine. I do it all myself, but since you're new in town, I figured you'd need to show your mettle.
Yeah, that's right. We need to show our mettle.
Josiah, don't you do this. Let these people handle it. They've had plenty of experience by the look of them.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Dude, seriously, you're gonna get yourself killed. Actually, we will handle this ourselves, so you stay here.
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types?
He shakes his head and then turns to us.
You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over.
So what kind of shop is this?
Well, go on then.
Okay, so I guess we're going in there. Oh, you see a Dorsey ambusher here. Let's maybe move up a little bit closer, see if we can see anything else. Not right now. So, Quam, I think I want you opening that door. Actually, let's just move everybody on in.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead. Back off!
So 3 of them around here. That's okay. Quam. All right. And I see where you can move. That's strange. Aren't you in combat? Okay, now we're in combat. Not quite sure what happened there. Back one. Let's take another shot. There we go. Phoenix. Think we need you coming over here. And is there a reason we don't see any percentages here? 55, 55, that's not a lot. Let's just ambush then. Pegasus. Let's move you over here. Oh, that's too far for your pistol apparently. So you also Overwatch. Dragon. You should be able to do some damage at least. We have... Let's try that. Let's... Oof. Ow, that looked ugly. And then I think we can move you one back. And Sphinx. How about we move you up there? And we're not close enough yet, so we want to put you in cover as best we can. So let's put you there. Ow. There we go. That went relatively well. Let's group everybody up and see what kind of loot we have here. Some ammo and a spent big lighter. Med hypo, medic pack and some dollars. And another Casio watch. And then we have, okay, that is requires lockpicking 5. Let's check the medical crate. Injury kits, that's okay. Some ammo. Yes, indeed. Some ammo. More sniper bullets. Anything else around here? Yes, we have another container over there. And another burn book and some more dollars. Not a great catch so far. Let's go talk to Josiah here.
Phew, boy, thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. He gestures down the road to the north.
And here, a little token of our appreciation.
$58. How do you get to that number? Not 55, not 60, no, 58.
Come on back after we reopen the shop.
We will do that because we need to sell some junk. Although I think now we have enough. Yes, let's first go back and get that boy out of the stockades or whatever you want to call them. No idea whether there's a time limit on that, but let's not take any risks. Let's talk to Silas again.
What brings you here?
Well, we're ready to pay for Austin's release.
Excellent. This is the cost in Colorado dollars.
We know. We got the money this time. Yeah, here you go. He takes the money, writes a receipt for you, and jots a note in a battered ledger. He tucks the ledger back into his robes.
This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble.
Oh, we will.
You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Yep, we'll go talk to him.
I hope you die slow!
I hope that wasn't addressed at me.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
Yes, you are. We talked to the magistrate. He says he'll release you, but you'll be working for us now.
What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger?
Yep.
Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Murderers!
Let's quickly go tell Mom.
You Rangers are heroes.
Scum!
I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son. Thank you.
It's not fair.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome, Miss. Ma'am. Miss. Mrs. Madam. Let's go with Madam. So, Sheriff Daisy is supposed to be in here, and nothing's stopping us from
If it's
going
too
to talk to her
dangerous
now.
for you, Marshals, maybe I should go in there myself. Sheriff Daisy! Sheriff!
Miss,
happy here.
please.
I've had enough of this. Why won't you people do anything?
Lucia Wesson. Okay.
Ah, Marshals. Finally. I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
Sure. We're not in a hurry. But ruffians?
Forgive me. That was unkind. I am
You
under
just what?
considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the marshals will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me.
You should have led with that.
I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when.
The marshals do
That
seem
may
a bit
be,
overwhelmed now.
But my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration.
Sure. Yes, it should be. So is there anyone here who you think should get less consideration than you?
I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. I am just frustrated. That is all. It doesn't seem that anything is being done.
So what exactly is happening
Someone
here?
let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreated to the Garden of the Gods. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off.
Well, we're the Arizona Rangers. We could help you.
Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. Why, you might be robbers or bandits. No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper authorities. Frustrating though that may be. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
How long is the sheriff going to be busy?
As long as it takes, Miss Wesson. You know the trouble that's gone down.
Please put in a word to the sheriff for me. If she'd only lend me a marshal or two, I'd rescue my family myself.
Let's talk to the deputy here.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan.
So what are you working on?
Lots of reports.
That, wouldn't it be more important to go help Miss Wesson's parents than writing reports?
The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting.
I imagine, writing all those reports. So what can you tell us about the Marshals?
It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, we do what Sheriff Daisy says.
So any advice on how to handle Sheriff Daisy?
Don't blink.
Okay.
Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Okay, let's go talk to Sheriff Daisy then. The sheriff is a statuesque woman with graying blonde hair and steel in her smile. And bubbles coming out of her shotgun.
I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Sure.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
By the way, Miss Lucia Wesson over there wants to talk to you about rescuing her family from the Dorseys.
That girl? You think I ain't heard her yapping? But I got a couple of 50 other people yapping at me, too. Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them.
Oh, hold on, we're not babysitters.
In fact, I'm going to insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without her. Don't worry.
Oh, that's a fine mess we got
She knows
ourselves
which end
into.
of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Okay, I guess we will. Let's first look around here a little bit. Coffee makers. Some boxes over here.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families.
Hi, Lucia.
As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I am ready when you are.
Well, before we go anywhere, let's talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Okay.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
Well, if she can fight and shoot, then I'm okay with it. So, are you sure you don't want to leave this to the professionals?
I know very little about you strangers. And even if I trusted you as I would a friend, it is still my family who the Dorseys threaten. I must go.
Okay, okay. All right, then let's go.
At last.
Oh, and she joined our group. Let's have a look at what skills she has. Oh, small arms 5. Some weapon modding. Okay, but we have wrench for that. Barter. Think. Yes, we have Sphinx for barter. And survival. Do we have anybody with survival? Yep, dragon. Okay, so basically you bring 0 new skills. And which weapons do you have? A revolver. You have anything better for you? I don't think so, right? No. Okay, so you hang on to that revolver then? Okay, hold on. Didn't we have a shotgun also? Let's give you the shotgun too. Do you have any new attributes? Oh, that's not much coordination. Quite a bit of awareness though, some speed, some intelligence. Your strength sucks balls. And you have no perks yet. Okay, yeah, let's see how that plays out. We were gonna look over here. Is there anything to be seen here? Nope. Let's open that door. Container. More medic packs. Always fun. Always good. And a medical crate. Another medic pack. And that is all behind a lockpicking 4. So we need you to basically get 22 XP, I think, because you have lockpicking 3. We want these skills to go up anyhow. So. Okay. Let's go earn ourselves some XP then. Where is this garden of... What's it called?
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs!
No mercy on your souls,
The
Colorado.
Garden of the Gods. North side of downtown.
Families taken hostage!
No mercy on your souls, Colorado.
Let's just north side, so around here. Yep.
Brave Marshal stopped Dorsey's at Palace.
That Cassidy's fine.
Alive and safe.
Think he reopened his store by now? Let's go have a look. Doesn't look like it.
Garden of the Gods is just north of Market Square. Marshal Lupinski should be out front.
Oh, so this is probably Market Square. Oh. I'm gonna assume that's a
This here's
vendor.
Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
That's the second time somebody refers to that Doc Parker or Parks, what's his name? And we do need a doctor for our full house here. A medbay doctor, right? So we definitely need to talk to that doctor person. Let's talk to this merchant first.
Dorseys or no Dorseys? You think a little raid would stop snapping Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey!
Hey, snapping Jimmy Bob.
New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city.
Yes, so I've been told. What's your story, Jimmy Bob?
Snapping Jimmy Bob, thank
Sorry,
you.
what's your story, snapping Jimmy Bob? Bimmy Job?
Not that much to tell. My dad was a trader, and a good one. And now I'm a trader, and a good one. Might seem boring to wandering muscle like yourself, but I like it.
What's the contraption on the end of your stall?
Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. But the damn power got cut in the fighting. It'll take the city weeks to fix it.
Okay, let's trade. Ooh, Snickers bar. Some candy, some food, some mods, and some ammo. And then a machine turret. Ooh. Okay, but first things first, we want to sell you all our junk. Well, that's okay. Other than that, I don't think we want to sell you anything just yet. No, I think for the time being we just hang on to everything we have. We don't need the money yet, I think. See no reason to buy anything just yet. Let's actually check whether Lucia has armor. She does not. So let's give you that. And get you at least a little bit protected. So this is that microwave, right? It is. We do have this thingamajig over here. Oh, what's that? Yeah, we should probably follow that. And we will, in the next episode. For now, I'm going to take a small break. So, as usual, if you enjoy what you see here, consider liking the video and or subscribing to the channel, and I will talk to you later.